All right, so this evening, it is evening, unfortunately, we're making papusa. Not just one, but 3 different types of pupusa. And normally I just buy the beans in a can, but I got adventurous and I'm going to make my own beans like I used to in the restaurant. Now, one of the big things with beans is it can give you flatulence. Farty pants. One of the best ways I learned to stop the farty pants is to put them with garlic and onion first. You cook the garlic and then you put your beans in. The beans I have been soaking overnight. As I say, I would usually just use cans. But it's been soaking and it's got 3 pints of water in there with a pound of beans, chicken stock, which is right here.
Yeah, and we used the black beans this time.
Yeah, black beans is more authentic because it's El Salvadorian. Some claim Honduran. How do you pronounce
Honduras?
Honduras.
Correct.
Yeah.
Honduras.
Yeah, there you go. So we're going to just brown off some onions and some garlic to start with. We're going to add some cumin, salt, and pepper. And once that's all going, then we're going to move on to the kakusa, whatever the stuff is called. I forgot I got bay leaves from the yard. And it's my own homegrown garlic. Okay, so Tamara, what are we making now?
We are making the curtido. Curtido.
Yeah, I'm making her say because I can't pronounce it.
Well, obviously I can't.
So she has
curtido.
Curtido. It's cabbage, finely shredded cabbage, and just like that, as fine as you can get. And so many people say take the core out, and it's like the core is the tastiest part there is. So we're not taking the core out. And then there's half an onion and a couple of carrots. And then some people say to use white vinegar.
Yeah.
But I prefer the apple cider. And we used to buy these pupusas down in the park.
Yeah, on music night, Thursday nights.
And the guy's from El Salvador.
Yeah.
And he used apple cider.
Yeah.
So that's what we're going to go with.
His pupusas were so good. We loved them. That was our thing.
So I'm going to mix them up. Some people say you have to use hot water, boiling water for 10 minutes. I just find when you do that, it just gets too soggy. So we're just going to do this, throw it in the refrigerator for a couple of hours, and it'll be great because we like the crunchy.
Yeah.
Oh, and before I forget, some people will put in hot peppers. It's not traditional, but you can do that. All right, so this is the cabbage, the, what do you call these orange things?
Oh, come on.
Carrots, onion. Okay. Yeah, see, cabbage. From a real cabbage. Okay, what we do here is get a little bit more serious now. I hate being serious. Okay, vinegar in America tends to be very acidic. It's around 5%. Most countries it's 2.5%, 2%, 1%. America is 5%. It's very acidic. So you want to cut your acid down. So you want to do half water and half, what do you call the stuff? Vinegar.
Yeah, you got the apple vinegar, yep.
Yep. And it doesn't matter whether it's white vinegar or whatever. It's just American vinegars tend to be very acidic. So we're going to, instead of, and as I say, I don't like the boily part or anything like that. We're just going to stick it in the refrigerator. And I've seen plenty of people, only needs 30 minutes in the refrigerator, and it's going to permeate through there. I typically stick it in there for 3 or 4 hours. And if you want, you can prepare it the day before. Everything we're doing, you can prepare the day before and have a big party. As you can see, there's smoke flying everywhere. You have to have it on hot. We're going to make a verde sauce or salsa, whatever you call it.
Salsa verde?
It's a salsa verde.
Okay.
And you can do it either boiled, or you can do it as I'm doing, grill it first. I just think you get more flavor with the grilling. So what we've got is the tomatillos. You peel that back, and we just want to get some browning on there. And then it's escaping. It's run away. Okay, it's back again. The jalapeno.
It doesn't want to.
The older you get, the 5-second rule doesn't apply.
Oh, it was on the counter.
And I even just get the skin on the lime going as well.
Oh, yeah.
And we just want to get everything a little bit charred. And then we're going to add cilantro. Okay, so now, as you can see, we've got some toasting going on there with everything else. And with the jalapeno, I actually find it more milder when I do this. A little bit more mild. As I say, you can boil it or you can do it this way. Boiling, I don't think has the same kind of flavors. This mellows out a lot of the flavors. So what we're going to do is we're going to chop everything up and then add these. All right, so now we've got these all nicely browned off on the bottom and everything else. The tomatillos, and we're just going to throw everything in here with the peppers and the lime. I just do the bottom part of the lime. I just find it enhances the flavor, and we're going to put a whole lime in there. Well, half a lime. And then, that's not going to work.
No, I don't think so.
No. And we're going to put some cilantro. And it doesn't have to be cut up fancy, none of this, because we're going to pulverize it. It's pulverize, whatever you call it. Mm-hmm. You're just going to put all that in there. And we've got some thyme. And there's no fixed amount of thyme. Can't even get it open. A little bit of thyme. Was it thyme or thyme? I don't know. Some oregano, because everything has to have oregano from that part of the world.
Yeah, they use a lot.
Little bit of cumin. And a sprinkle of that is all for taste. Some chicken stock. Probably half a spoon of chicken stock. Half a cup of water. Then we're going to put the top on this, and we're just going to put it. There you go. And you actually want it to be as liquidy as you can get it. And with my little chopper, it probably like 20 seconds backwards and forwards. And that's what we want right there. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put it in a pan with some pork fat and just let it reduce. Because that's what they say you do. You use pork fat and let it reduce some.
Yum.
So next, okay, chili verde. Now, what you have to do, you're going to do it in the authentic way. You've got to cook it with some pork lard. to give it extra flavor. And get rid of a lot of that moisture that's in there. So we're just going to cook that down, get rid of all the moisture, and it'll be nice and thick. And then the pork fat is just going to, I know it looks like a lot, but actual fact it's going to disappear very quickly. So next we're going to go with the red sauce. All right, so we're going to make a red sauce now. Now they turn around and say, you buy a dozen tomatoes and you boil them and peel them. And I'm like, that's just too much work. But then I've done the beans and everything else from scratch. So why didn't I do the tomatoes? Whatever. I got canned tomatoes because it's going to get all mushed up together anyway. It's going to go in the liquefier thingy, whatever it's called. Look at that. We got red and green chili. What are they called?
Bell peppers.
Bell peppers. Then we've got the jalapeno and cilantro, and somewhere there's onions. Let me grab the. All right, now pot de. I got the onions. Now what we're going to do is we're going to put all this in the processor thingy. And then we're going to add a little bit of the the smoked paprika and hot chili. If I can get it open. Just a little bit, because I don't need it over the top. And you've got to have oregano. It's just one of those Latin. You know, back in England, everything has to have parsley and thyme. And each country has its own little thing. What is America? What's the big one over here that they have to have?
Well, everything. Garlic, salt.
Cumin.
Turmeric.
I'm going to put cumin, but no, for a herb. Everyone has a particular herb. So we're going to just put everything, the cumin and everything is to flavor. And I'm making a big mess as usual. Look at all this. I got it everywhere. But fortunately, we're old and we don't do the 5-second rule anymore. We do the just throw it in there rule.
Really
We do the throw it in there rule because we don't really care.
Now, are you cooking this one too?
If I've lived this long and not gotten killed because of my bad habits.
So are we going to cook this one too?
Yeah.
Okay, so that'll be fine.
So now we're just going to...
Okay, there's Andrew and his crazy socks with his kilt.
Yeah, look at those. They're cool. Flamingo socks.
Yeah, flamingo socks.
Okay, what you got to do is you reduce it with the pork fat, and you can use whatever you want. Pork fat is traditional, and I like pork fat.
It tastes good.
And then the red sauce, we're going to do the same. Big dollop of pork fat there, and we're going to reduce that as well. And what we'll do is with this, the red sauce, we're going to add some of it with the ground beef that we're going to make to go in the pupusa. Now, typically with the pupusa, they claim you have to put some steak and stuff in that, and it's like, it's not worth the money to buy the steak and everything else. Just get some ground beef, because you're going to grind it, and you're going to, well, I'll show you later. It's going to be very mushy. We're going to add some of the red sauce to it. The pork, they say you should do pork shoulder. Well, I have pork shoulder, but I ground it myself already. So we're going to cook that down as well. You'll see when we get going. And the cheese speaks for itself. Now for the beans, what I have to do with these beans now,
They look good.
they look good, they taste good. We've got the fresh bay leaves. Now we're going to turn them into mush, and then we're going to fry them. Everything has to be fried. That's probably why I enjoy it, because coming from the northeast of England and Scotland kind of area, we fry everything as well. Okay,
Yeah.
so we'll come back and we'll show you. Okay, so we reduced the verde all the way down there now. Got a lot of that liquid gone. And that's going to go with the pork pupusa. And then we'll have some on the side. And then the red sauce is going to go on the side, but at the same time, we're going to actually put some of that with the beef. And the beans, you can see here, kind of like nicely rendered down there. I'll take the lime out and the bay leaves, and then we will take our little, what's that thing called?
Milk chopper.
No,
Oh, the immersion.
an immersion thingy, and we'll make them all mushy, and then you'll see what we're going to do to them after that. All right, now we've got a plantain. I already cut off each end. It's got the doll thing on it. Now, I'm going to do it a little bit different. I'm going to do it more of a Puerto Rican style. So you want it nice and green. You don't want the yellow. The yellow's sweet. You want it nice and green. So we're going to peel it. We're going to slice it up. And we're going to fry it with some garlic and salt. And that's it.
See how they look like bananas? Mm-hmm. Oh, it doesn't taste really like that. It's very slight. So good.
Okay, so we just got literally just garlic, plantain, and we're going to put some salt on there. And we're going to cook them till they get crispy. As I say, a lot of people want them to be mushy yellow, and it's like banana that way. This way, it tastes totally different. It's like a very savory kind of dish. Mm-hmm. And as I say, I was taught this by a friend of mine, Victor. He was no longer with us.
Yeah.
But he did the best plantains ever. And as I say, he's Puerto Rican. So.
And the Puerto Rican beans and rice were awesome too.
Yep. And so we'll come back when it's all cooked. Okay, so now for the, what were we making again?
This is the masa, what was it called?
It's masa. It's the cornmeal flour.
Yeah, it has a name, I just can't remember.
It's masa. It's cornmeal flour. And I got 4 cups in here. And they say the hotter the water, the better, so I boil it. And I don't know what that was. So what you find a lot of people say is you go with 1-to-1 with the mix. Now I don't find 1-to-1 works. I find if it's 4 cups, then you're going to put 4 cups of flour, 4 cups of water, and add an extra cup. Because it will soak everything up. And it will dry out very, very quickly. And I almost had a pan that's too small. And even though it looks kind of very wet right now, and by the time we just stir it all in there, and we're going to cover it for 30 minutes, and it's going to be perfect.
Well, you can see it soaking it up now.
Yeah. And a lot of people, like, use hot water, whatever, and it's 1-to-1, and I've never found 1-to-1. We tried this during the week to see if it worked or not. And I discovered that, you have to add extra water. And the boiling water really does help a lot. And now we go back to the bananas.
Plantain.
The plantain. And see, there you go. We've got that nice color. That's what you want. You want them to get all brown and everything else like that. Now we're just going to keep stirring that up. And that's what we want our plantains to be like that. All right, and then we go back to stirring this. And we're going to cover this for 30 minutes. In the meantime, we're going to cook our meat as this just rests. Okay, through the smoky haze, because we have to have this turned all the way on up as high as we can get it. And then we're going to make the pupusa. Now, some people say it should be the size of a golf ball, but I kind of like the way I measure it. If it fits in my palm of my hand, that's about the right size. Now you can flatten it out, and some people say use a plastic bag and draw and this and the other, but you don't need to do all that kind of stuff. And then you say you have to make an indentation, but if you actually just do it in the center of your hand, you've got a natural indentation. Now we're going to go with the pork first. And it's pretty much a tablespoon of pork. This is pork with the verde sauce and cheese. And we're just going to bring it on over like that. You see, you just bring everything over. And then you're just going to flatten it all out. And it doesn't matter if you've got little holes in there. You can always fill them in if that offends you. But otherwise, it doesn't. And you want it about, well, 1/4 of an inch thick. And then you just throw it on. And then to stop your hands from sticking, you're going to use some oil and water. And that one is the pork. Just take a little bit off there. Now, Tamara really liked the verde sauce on that one.
It's very good.
And then, as I say, we're just going to, just a little bit of this just to make it all nice and flat. We're just going to put it on there. And we're going to do beef. And it's roughly a tablespoon on the beef as well. And the beef is with a red sauce.
It's good too.
And I added actually extra jalapeno to it. And we're just going to just do the same thing as we did with the other one. You just pat it down, and this one's got a few little holes in it. So all you do is you just take some of the dough and you just fill in the holes, just like that.
Masa harina.
Yeah, it's masa. Go. And you throw it on there.
Sound like an American.
And then you don't want it to dry out, so you have to move quickly. You should put a towel over the top of it, or some cling film, so it does not dry out. Now, the fact that I added extra water to it, it's not going to dry out that quickly because of that. And the next one we're going to do is the bean and cheese. And Tamara really liked those beans.
Oh, the black beans. Well, they look blue, but oh, they were delicious.
Well, everything we did, Tamara really liked.
Yeah, this is very good, and it tastes well pretty close to what the guy who made in the park that we loved.
But better.
Yes. Well, yes. Because
it's
it's Andrew.
way better. And yeah, we're just going to mash it all together, and we don't care if there's little bits drizzling out. That's fine. And you can see right here, we've got the plantain, we've got the cassi, whatever you call it. What do you call it?
Cortina.
Cortina.
What? I can't remember now.
I think it's cortina. We've got the verde and the red sauce.
Yes, the red sauce. And
okay, so when we're finished making all these, we'll be back. All right, so this is the finished product. I'm thinking one of these is cheese and bean, and the other one is probably pork. But we've got the beef as well. It's just so much food. And it tastes so good. And I'm saying that, and I haven't even tried it. I just know it tastes good. Now we can just cut this up. Yeah, the salsa, we already tried the salsa and that.
Yeah, the
It's very
salsa's
good.
good. And then you want to put some of the cabbage with it.
Oh, yeah.
Chorito.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't say it right earlier.
And the chorizo.
But what do you expect from an American and a Brit? So.
And the verde, which I put in with the pork.
Oh, it was so good.
Yep. So now we're going to switch over and Tamara is going to give us her opinion.
Okay. Let me try mine with the... Mmm. Oh, that's good. That's good. That's really good. Mmm.
And we went a little bit different. We actually did the banana. No, it's not banana. What's it called?
Yeah.
Plantain.
Plantain.
The plantain
Oh,
just
really
with
good.
garlic. It's the green plantain, not yellow.
Although it turns out yellow after you cook it, but it's really good.
Yes, but it's not the yellow mushy plantain. This is green. It's not fully ripe. And I got this from, where was it? Costa Rica. No, it's Puerto Rico.
Yeah, it's the Puerto Rican one.
It's a Puerto Rican way. And it's just literally just garlic and salt.
This is really good. This turned out excellent.
Yeah.
I love it.
So right now we have to go back to the cats.
Yes, we gotta go.
So we're
the
going to have
kitties.
to say night-night.
Yes, and thank you for watching. And please subscribe if you haven't yet. And leave us a comment.
Yeah,
See
a
what-
nice, loving comment.
Yeah.
Nothing mean.
And give us a thumbs up because that helps our video to
Yeah,
go further. So
because I'm fragile.
whatever. Anyway, thank you so much. Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Hi.